Four, three, two, one. Would you look at the time? It's Topher time. What is up, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. We are back with Pokemon Radical Red. Really just going after this thing. We were not locked in at all in our last run. I was playing a little bit too fast, too reckless. I mean, our encounters were booty cheeks, um, but even still, right? We kind of were just everywhere. So today we're locking in. We're getting another good run going. All right, we're gonna damage calc. We're gonna, prep accordingly. If you don't like it, too bad, because I'm playing the game and you guys are watching. So
Mm.
that's what I have to say to you. Like I found myself like last stream, right? Getting very in my own head about like what would the people want to see? What would you guys want to see? What makes for good content? And not just like enjoying the game, which ultimately I then today was thinking about like, okay, I'm gonna play Radical Red, but like what went wrong last stream? Um, and wanting to really think about like what the content creators that I like and that I watch, right? What makes their content fun is when I can tell that they are having fun, right? And so I am just gonna have fun and play the game, and you guys are just along for the ride. Ice Cube, Victory Bell, or Fion. These are all garbage, but I guess Victory Bell. What that mouth do? Like I guess we take Victory Bell, but like, yeesh. Those were some booty cheeks if I've ever seen one, guys. That's okay, because we're gonna be in a good mood today. It's gonna have a busted up ability. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Neutralizing gas is really, really good. Can be run physically or specially. Um, right, if we go up in special attack, it's 100. Up in attack is 1 in 15. Already has sleep powder, so great for catching. We can definitely make mouth work. Plus, we're gonna get through the lab here, no problems. Fion was never an option, but really never an option was Ice Cube. I mean, Ice Cube is just, ugh. Especially without Ice Face. What are we doing? Yeah, so it's I've been thinking a lot about like the content that I've been making and like, am I having fun? And I can't say that I always have been. Not because I don't like making content or streaming or anything like that. It's I think I'm just too in my head um, about the content I'm creating, right? And it becomes right like, so how do I make it? How do I get viewers? How do I make sure that I'm juggling all these things when it should just be like having fun? And then that will draw like-minded people, right? We do want to go adamant on our victory bell, right? I should just be focused on me, making sure that I'm having fun and playing games that I enjoy and doing them in a way that I like. And then if that people want to watch that, great. And if it's just for me, then it's just for me, and I have to be okay with that, right? Because if I'm so focused on and I'm so fixated and my mood is dependent on like an audience and like you guys and everything else, then like I'm missing the point. Not to mention that I will never be happy, because at what point, right, is like it enough? Um, right, you think about like people with money, right? You think about like billionaires. And right, the argument all the time is like, well, when is it enough? And for some people, right, that's the crux of like idolizing money or fame or fortune or whatever, right? Is that it isn't ever enough, and that's why it's an idol, and that's why those people worship it, right? Because it's never enough, and they get so down the rabbit hole that it becomes unhealthy. And I don't want to become one of those people. Um, and so I'm really trying to stay focused today, and I'm going to make a more concerted effort going forward, right? Just to have fun, both with the streams, with the ideas, with editing and videos. Like, I'm doing this for me, and if people like it, great. If they don't, oh well, because it's really for me and those along the way that have supported, right? But numero uno first, right? Then it's the close friends and all that have supported me throughout this learning, um, and all that good stuff, right? It's my fiance, it's my best friend, it's the group of clowns that I hang out with, right? It's for those people first. Well, second, after myself, it's myself first, then those people, right? And then anybody else along the way that wants to be along for the ride, even if it's for a stream, two streams, every stream, that's fine. We did get the repel, right? Yeah. Okay. So neutralizing gas and sleep powder mon off rip is pretty good. Um, what we would love now is like a good maybe ground type. Um, right, grass obviously is very good for the first two gyms. But having a really good ground type. We're looking for Talonflame, right? Talonflame we know sweeps like the back half of the game. Especially in the E4, Talonflame is so good. Okay, we got everything we're gonna get from him. And then we're just looking for anything broken, right? And we're looking to have get something that maybe we didn't really get to use often. Yeah, that's the fun of these randomizers, right? And the abilities and everything else, right? Is you end up with Pokemon that's like I never would have thought to use you or want to use you. Like the Victory Bell is whatever, right? Like I'm not a big fine with Victory Bell. I like that I got a meta. Working, but when you check Discord after, you'll be thoroughly entertained. I can also just check Discord right now. His time has come. Okay, hold on. I gotta say, takes amount of beef with this GIF. Because he's clearly not saying the words "it's time" in the GIF. This isn't when he ascends. This is some other clip. When he does ascend, he doesn't even say "it is time." He says "my time has come." You know what? You're so right. So, I'm also gonna get back to posting these on YouTube because I've gotten very much away from it. So YouTube, hey, welcome back, guys. Leave a comment on what you've been doing, what you've been up to the last couple months. Um, I always message like my friends on Discord like, before I'm about to stream, and it's just a GIF of Master Oogway going, "It's time," signifying like, "Hey, I'm about to go live." All right, but Neener here, one of the clowns that I just mentioned, uh, has pointed made some strong points about it, saying like, first of all, in the GIF, his voice, like the lips don't match up, right? It isn't the part of the movie where Master Oogway like ascends. It's just like some random other clip. And when he does ascend, it doesn't say it is time. It says my time has come. All valid points. However, you're ugly, so suck on that. Okay, let's see what we get here from Pallet Town. Is a see an vlog. Okay, you know what? Bulky physical wall. It's fine. Not my favorite. Not the best, but we can definitely make do with that. Let's put him to sleep, and we'll start yucking. In the tracker that I use, that's what you guys see for the layout is just a cropped thing of the tracker that I use. Um, I'm gonna try to actually put the encounters where I've gotten them. That way, I don't like miss or forget because I feel like I've definitely done that in the past where I've forgotten like, did I get an encounter here? I don't remember. He's hardened a bunch. I know he's level 2, but he's also a physical wall. He should live that. Yeah. As long as that wasn't a crit. Okay, now we put him to sleep. And there we go. We get our IKEA furniture. So Pallet Town, we got Avalug from Hisui on the team. Going to the team IKEA. And what is your ability? You have Swift Swim. Kind of a nothing burger. He's like goes from like 10 base speed to 20 base speed. Ooh. But he does get Ice Shard, which is better than Powder Snow. He's a physical attacker. Plus priority is always good. We'll take Icy Wind over Tackle, just for stab, lowering speed, speed control. We don't want takedown. We'll go level like 11 on Mouth. Okay, now let's see what we get here. It's a Spritzy. You're not a real Pokemon. I don't think you exist. I mean, we do Quick Ball it, but I'm gonna name the Spritzy Stinky. And what route is this? This is Route 21. We got a Spritzy. How do we even evolve Spritzy? Shiny Stone. Okay, so that's gonna be a minute. What else could we have gotten? Is there any leftovers? Fungus, Weezing, Tortuga, Cascoon, Cottony, Darkrai, and Ageless. I haven't seen a Darkrai in this thing ever. The last two runs, the randomizer really do be randomizing. And Sandy Shocks would have been good. I am a Sandy Shocks fan. Okay, Route 1 is Silcoon. Alright, well, let's get back on the right track here. Let's not keep getting garbage. Let's get back on track, guys. All right, we get a Beautifly, because we can just evolve it right away. Right, doesn't Silcoon go to Beautifly? We get Suck. Pretty sure this is Beautifly. If not, I don't know how to play Pokemon. Okay, yeah, I thought so. I actually would rather the Cascoon, because I have swept Erica before with a Dustox. But getting more status, never a bad thing, right? We'll take Stun Spore. Ooh, you get Signal Beam? Take it over Bug Bite. They give Beautifly a buff in this game? Or is it still like 300 VST, lives in the computer forever? Let's look. Did they buff Beautifly? Nope, still 400. And it has damp. It's a damp butterfly if I've ever seen one. Any leftovers? Jirachi, which we knew was here, Miss Magius, Floette, Pheasantipede, Golisopod, Milotic is so good, Fairy Ground. Do we have like an actual Fairy Ground type? I don't think we do, right? Ferrothorn, who's really good, and Electros, who's fine. I mean, definitely the worst thing we could have gotten here, right? Stunfisk, oh, Veldon was there, Raichu, Slugma Balls, Magnezone, Empoleon, Luxray. Like, we got a lot of heat potential there and ended up with a Beautifly. I'm also a fan of Golisopod. Okay, we got Viridian City. Let's refill our Pokevials before I forget. And then let's also level up. Everybody's already is. Cool, cool. In case for some reason we run into somebody with like insomnia, although we have neutralizing gas, so it wouldn't matter. Ooh, we take Armarouge. We just have to be careful because both its stabs are super effective. Ember, how much does that do? Okay, it does a good chunk. We miss the sleep powder and then it mystical fires. Okay, not good. We do have an Oran Berry, so we live one more. We've missed three straight sleep powders. 3 of them. And a stun spore. What is happening? Another one! You have to have, like, Wonder Skin. That's the only explanation for this. We missed 3 straight sleep powders and 2 straight stun spores. America, explain. And the sweetness! I'm gonna crash out. If this thing doesn't have Wonder Skin, my whole life is a lie. What are the odds of that? Like, how is that even possible? How? This has to be Wonder Skin. I will not accept any other explanation. I'm glad we caught it, but Jesus! Welcome to the Team Bazooka Joe. If you don't have Wonder Skin, I'm gonna crash out. It has Strong Jaw. What? How? Stun Spore, 75% accurate. Sleep Powder, 75% accurate. Sweet Kiss, 75% accurate. So we have 75%. We missed 3 Sleep Powders, 2 Stun Spores, and 2 Sweet Kisses. We missed 7 in a row at 75% accuracy. That is a 1.75% chance. And then we end up with an ability that's just absolutely useless on Bazooka Joe. I mean, it does get Wide Guard, which is cool, but like... I'm just heated. Ow. Don't want Fire Spin. We already have Mystical Fire. Any leftovers? Any Sage? Okay. There was a mixed bag here. I will take an Armor Rouge. Matang would have been cool. We never would have caught it. Same with Regice. Sandy Shocks would have been pretty good. The rest of it is ugly. Ooh, a Lolachu would have been good because it also knocks out all the Pikachu clones because of species. Fennekin would have been good. I like Fennekin. Let's do Route 22. Meteor. What does this stupid rock even do? There we go. We land a Sleep Powder. About time. Now just stay in the ball. You're literally a rock. Stay in the ball. I didn't buy more Pokeballs. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. I remember selling the rare candies. We just never bought more. Cool. It's boring. Heavy metal. When Galarian Zapdos was right there, Chansey was right there. I would have cared for an Obstagoon. Unless he literally breaks half the game. Regigigas! Oh my god, Regigigas is in our randomizer. Chat, Regigigas is available. It is an option. Instead, we get Minior. Like, why? No, not sell. Buy. There we go. Like 300 of them. And we move on to Route 2. Can't wait to get this Spritzy out of my party. You know what? I'll take an Obstagoon. I know it has a quad weakness to fighting, but I'm fine with that because we have poison types, we have flying types, we have psychic types, like we have other options. I'll take Gene Simmons. And you know what? It's still better than Spritzy. What level do you evolve? Let's get the Vessel of Rune. Evolves at 16, so it is after Brock. That's okay. Because again, it's still better than a Spritzy. We'll take Stab Headbutt at this low level, absolutely. Dull Eyes is just a better leader. And it has Snarl, which is good. Okay. I think let's also level up Boring, Rollout, Confuse Ray, and Swift. You're more of a physical attacker, so we'll pass on Swift. Okay. Any leftovers? Golwork, I'm a fan of. Jirachi's back. Hisuian Electrode. We've done good work with an Electrode before. Fennekin, Slitherwing. Check Nighttime. Quavel. I haven't actually gotten to use a Quavel all that much. Ooh, Sevi Centiskorch. Bug Ground. There's only one bug ground type in existence, chat. It's not who you'd think. Any guesses in chat? Who the only bug ground type is? It's not Qian Pao, but I really want this. Quick ball. One and done. One and done. One and done. Nope. Okay. How do we weaken this thing? Maybe a Minior Confuse Ray? It's got Misty Surge. Ooh. Can we confuse it in the Misty Surge? Doesn't that turn off status? Yeah, it does. Okay. It does. It does. So let's swap to the IKEA furniture. Does it live in Icy Wind? Probably. Look, it's a Qian Pao. I have no special attack. Yeah, it lives in another one. But it does Mean Look, which is not great, because now we can't switch out to status. We do have to just get really lucky now. Actually, it would look so good in a Premier Ball. We have to get so lucky. I'm going to turn the speed up on for this, because it's going to be here a minute. Alright, it's doing 1 damage to us, and we have an Oranberry, so it's like... We do get a lot of attempts. I'll probably struggle at some point, because if Powder Snow's its only attacking move. We gotta get Soul Kid. This would be huge for the program. That was a triple jiggle. That was a triple jiggle. Which is what they called me in high school. Come on. Lock in, chat. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get lucky. We're gonna get this. Today's a good day. It's a Friday. Maybe if I just start talking about anything other than this, it'll be like, ooh, I made a banging lunch today. So one of the things I get from the grocery store pretty routinely are these microwave like Bob Evans brand or like ShopRite brand or whatever, like mac and cheeses. And they're pretty good. And it's usually like a, kind of a cheating, hey, I know this isn't great for me, but it tastes good. So like only once a week kind of treat. Um, and I was gonna make it. And I said, wait a minute, what if? What if, chat? And so I also had a package of sweet Hawaiian rolls. So I sliced those in half. I cooked the mac and cheese. I put the mac and cheese on the bottom layer of the rolls. Laid pepper jack cheese over it, and then drizzled barbecue sauce all over it. Put the top lids on, threw it in the oven for like 5 minutes just to get the cheese melted, the buns a little crispy and warm. Barbecue mac and cheese sliders. Oh my god, they were so good. Absolutely unreal. And how I've never thought to do it before. Come on, Qian Pao. Not even mac and cheese sliders will get you. Ah, I struggled. Dang, that would have been really nice. Would have liked that. Would have really liked that. So Route 2 was our Zigzagoon from Gower. We took Spritzy off to add it. And then Viridian Forest was Chien Pao. So now we got to work through the forest. So let's get Mouth leveled up. Let's heal. And I do want Mouth in the front. So let's do orange berries. Actually, I don't want Mouth in the front. I want Bazooka Joe. Because of reasons. Any leftovers? Oh my god. Look at this route. Don't look the first. Ho-Oh. Chien Pao. I would have taken Shinx. Shiftry, who we know sweeps Mudkip Kid. Grimmsnarl and Walking Wake. Jeez. Could have also had Solgaleo. Palossand is really good. Croconaw is really good. Mienfoo is really good. Our randomizer is cracked this run. Okay, this is Corphish. We clear Smog. Goodbye. And then this is Trico. We Mystical Fire. Bye-bye. Antidote. Okay, now this is what? This is Fluffy. So we still want to lead with Bazooka Joe. Bird had Orichalcum Pulse. Okay, so we want a Mystical Fire. Goodbye. And then we want Audino, who can only status, right? Who do we not... I think it's best to just stay in, right? Mystical Fire twice, even if we go to sleep. Because then it's just Clefairy with Metronome. We can go to IKEA. An Ice Shard a couple times and call it a day. Easy claps. Give me the Infinite Repel, please. Let's run over here. Hi, Char Cadet. It's my son. Have a clear Smog. Have another one. What's that? You want 3 of them? Okay, I can do that for you. And then gulping on these nuts. It actually lived the Mystical Fire. I'm surprised by this. Okay. We'll grab Electro Web. And then any leftovers down here, dude. Silvally, all those abilities. Toxtricity's not awful. Basket Legion's awesome. I haven't seen Galarian Rapidash in such a long time. Terapagos, we've done some good work with. And there's the Fletchling. So it is in the randomizer. And that's a Golem. So we are going to switch to Mouth. And have a Razor Leaf. Goodbye. Okay, we make it to Pewter. We're going to heal, and then we're going to go backtrack a little bit into Diglett Cave. We'll grab Thief. Love this. I mean, it does help us for Brock, but like, ugh. Ugh. Dewblade, Sizzlipede, Poltergeist, the Mega. I would have rather the Obama Snow. I think I'd rather love this than Kecleon, but yikes. Ogerpon and Dragapult. I would even take Quillfish. I've done good work with Wobbuffet before. We get Love Disc. Does it have like a good ability at least? Sandvale. Literally a 390 BST. No evolutions, no megas, no nothing. Just hanging out. Love Disc. gross. I ain't even gonna put it on the team. I don't care that it got a fairy typing. I don't care that it's good for Brock. It's just so bad. We already did that. Pewter City Cone. One last encounter. Get something good. Okay, you know what? We'll take Score Bunny. Cinderace eventually. I ain't mad about it. I am not mad about it. Go to sleep. And now we start yucking. Okay, first turn wake up's kind of toxic. Could you stop that and just stay asleep and then stay in the ball? Come on, Score Bunny. There we go. Nice. We get mess. Nope, that's an N. Messy. Yay. You don't evolve. You got Bull Rush. It's pretty good. Dodrio, Sceptile. I haven't used Lucario in forever. Archeops is in the randomizer. That's good to know. Because there's no defeatist. Mewtwo! Oh, what do we get on Mewtwo? I don't think I've ever actually gotten to use a Mewtwo in Red. Okay, what do we want to do for these jabronis? I think we want to lead with IKEA, because it does have Bite for the Flittle. Alright, so it's a Rufflet lead. We can Icy Wind. Icy Wind. And Ice Shard. Cool. And then Flittle, we just Bite. And Ice Shard. And then against the Watchful, now we can switch into Bazooka Joe. And Mystical Fire. GG's. Give me Roost. And I know I said I wasn't even gonna put it on the team, but we can in good conscience bring a Beautifly to Brock. No, I don't want Lucky Champ. Okay, can anybody learn these TMs? Thief on Gene kind of goes crazy instead of Lick. And I'll take Thief instead of Sweet Scent. Okay, so what is our game plan now for Brock? We could do Sleep Powder strats. That might be our best option. I think it is. Our team is, like, starting to come together, but it's not great. And it doesn't fare well against Brock, particularly. Fortunately, Brock is not a fight that I feel super threatened by, and I don't feel the need to, like, overcalc and plan for. Right, I think having Sleep Powder for the, like, Geodudes and Onyxes, because of, like, the sturdy and all, especially the Geodude, right, with Explosion. Although we do have Pokemon with Damp. Who had Damp? Didn't somebody have Damp? Nobody here. But, oh, hold on. The neutralizing gas will turn off Sturdy. We don't even need to. We can just neutralizing gas, just blah. You know what I'm saying? What are we gonna do against the Varoom, though? The Varoom is a bit of a problem. Maybe... no, we have Fire. Never mind, we have Fire type. We have Armarouge. Yeah, I'm not worried about this fight. Maybe I should be, but neutralizing gas, you can't Sturdy anymore, so Razor Leaf, you just die. Send in Onyx, same thing. Send in Archon, I'm just going to keep Razor Leafing. And now I'm going to switch, because now I'm a little scared. We'll go to IKEA here. And we'll Icy Wind. case we do... Oh, no, this will get the job done. Never mind. Ice Shard. Cool. And on the Varoom, we're going to hard swap to Bazooka Joe. On Toxic is fine, because then we just Mystical Fire, and we're done. What are we not even worried about it, chat? Let's get Love Disc back in the box where it belongs. Also, this was orange before. We literally named it orange. And now it's got a different ability. What? Now it has Unnerve. It had Heavy Metal before. Am I crazy, chat? Did it change color? Do the different colors get different abilities? And how do we keep it a specific color? I know the stats are the same. Sharpen or Harden? You're already really defensive. Never mind, we'll do both with Curse. Okay, we do get a Wine Noon. I think it's like 34 at night we get Obstagoon, something like that. A little Night Slash. I don't want Fury Swipes. I do want Will-O-Wisp over Ember. Don't want Nightshade. Cool. Steam Engine, 35 at night. That was close. So that'll be post Surge. Okay, let's go hatch our egg. Also, it should be nighttime, because we have our first badge. Infinite Repel is not on. There we go. It's alright, Poison Jab. Yes, it's not very effective. Don't care. You're a level 7 Meowth. That Neutralizing Gas is just so strong. Goodbye, Pikachu. Goodbye, Fione. Let me through. Thank you. Okay, Route 23. We have our egg. It's a rat. It's the rat movie. You know what? At least we can't get it again, right, for dupes, but that sucks. Rat movie is just not good. Unless it ends up with, like, huge power, like, there's nothing that can make this good. Like, literally huge power or bust is the only way I see this. Friend card. Cool. That's a bust. Let's evolve our Score Bunny. You don't need Tackle and Quick Attack. You do get Sucker Punch, which is good. So she had a low level. It's a Raboot. So it's another one that'll be post-Surge, but Fire Fang is solid. Physical attacker. What is your ability? It is Hydration. Not very good. I'm honestly just going to put Love Disc on the team, as much as I don't like Love Disc. Just so I don't have to update the layout. Water Pulse. Attract instead of none of this. Heart Stamp. You're already kind of fast. I'll get rid of Agility. Alright. We keep moving. Oh, also, I do have to update the layout. Actually, since I have to update it either way, Love Disc, get out of my sight immediately. Morning Sun, no thank you. You learn Roost. Silk Trap, no thank you. U-turn, no thank you. Alright. Let's go and update the layout. Love Disc off, Beautifly back. Route 23. We got Eradicate. And then we evolved our Lanu. Okay. On to Mount Moon. We're cooking. No deaths so far. Which now that I've said it out loud, definitely have jinxed it. C'est la vie. So, Chad, I want your guys' input. I'm thinking of a new, as we get our encounter here, Mount 3. Shiny? Oh, it's shiny! What? It's a shiny Garganackle. What? Chat, hold on. This is literally not Minecraft, but Shinecraft. I don't know if I've ever seen a shiny in this game. What do we do with this? Because like normally Shiny Claws lets you it lets you, right? You can always catch a shiny, but does that still count? Does that still count as our encounter? I feel like it has to, right? Because it was the first thing we encountered, right? If it was like randomly after, I don't think I've ever gotten the shiny thing. I have played this game a lot. It's insane. I'm like seeing if there's a way in the tracker to make him shiny. Yeah, there is shiny. I'm like stunned over shiny Knackle stat, and I want him on the team immediately instead of Minior. Plus analytic on a slow Pokemon like this is so good. And I'm pretty sure it gets Salt Cure like kind of early. Iron Defense, yes please. Yo, Orange Cream, dude, is so good. Pause. I don't even remember what I was gonna say now. I'm so stunned by this shiny. Shinecraft. Any leftovers, I guess? Dude, Blissey, Greninja, Metang. We got a shiny. We got a shiny. I'm not sad about anything. If we had Ceruledge and Armouge, that'd be pretty funny. I love Goomy. I love Goomy. What do we have Goomy on the brain? It doesn't matter, so there we go. And, oops. Didn't matter. Okay. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Goomers rise up. Dude, where are my Goomers at? I remembered what I was gonna say. Was that I was thinking about a new stream schedule that I think is something I could actually stick to consistently. Because right now my stream schedule is kind of just whenever I remember slash feel like it. Um, so I want your guys' thoughts too. If Mondays become ROM hack Mondays, where I just play different ROM hacks that I've been wanting to play. Wednesdays will be our shiny hunts, and then Fridays will be Rad Red. And like for like obviously the times might change, just based on season of life, right? If something comes up or I need to like move something around, like we can always adjust the time, but just as like a cadence of game, and then I can stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, insert time, whether it's afternoon, evening, whatever. Ooh, our shiny is a Glaceon. I don't think I've really used Glaceon all that much. Sandstream, and we're not gonna start today. Although we do have some rock types between Knucklestack and Avalugg and Minior that like we could make a sand team. And Sand Veil on Love Disc. Like there is the makings of a sand team somewhere in here. But we're not gonna do that. Any leftovers? Primarina would have been so good. And literally Sliggoo. He's on the brain. Goomers, rise up. Araquanid's really good. Fletchling again. Told you, chat, we're looking for that Talonflame. Zeraora, the only run I've ever beaten of Radical Red. I've won once. It was a long time ago. The only time I won that Stoops was with a fur coat Zeraora. So I just used bulk up Drain Punch and it was just untouchable. Thing was gross. We got our 5-head. I mean, bulky, but another quad weak to fighting. Already have 2 of them. Snow Warning. Evolves at 30. Gross. Garchomp was literally here. Crocodile was literally here. And that's about it. Quilladin. Could have had Overquill. Honestly, this Mantine is really good. Electric Poison, I know it's quad weak to ground. Really good, though. Oopsie. It was so nasty. I had that, and I had an Orichalcum Pulse Enamorus that carried. Dragapult, Zapdos, Quiver Dance, Oricorio is always good. Great Tusk, literally one of my favorite Pokemons. Reshiram, who's gross. And then Miltank. Honestly, if Vibrava was in there too, Flygon. Charmander. Okay, depending on which Basculin. Could have been good for Basculegion. Poltergeist, Sinistea is really good. Darmanitan's fine. Let's check Nighttime. Breaks in again. Delphox, second appearance. Diancie. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Grab Moonstone. Okay. What do we want to do for the double battle? I definitely want to lead with Mouth because of the Poison Jab and the Grass types. Just who do I want to put next to it? Maybe Beautifly? Well, no, Bazooka Joe is literally right here. Let's give berry juices, because it's better than orange berries and can't be plucked. And then citrus berry for the one Pokemon I have that's over 80 HP. Then we'll check our TMs. Is that better than Razor Leaf? 55 versus 50 with a chance for more. I think that's worth the gamble. Rock Tomb. You don't have a rock type move right now, so yeah. Get rid of Icy Wind. Thief, Roost. Guess we can give you Roost. Over Mega Drain. Okay. Grab Low Sweep, another Moonstone, and let's fight. Thwacky and Voltorb, we are just going to Poison Jab you. Actually, you, to get rid of the grassy terrain. And then we'll just we'll Mystical Fire that slot. Okay, fine. Goodbye. Don't have to deal with terrain. We also now don't have Prankster, which is really good. Mystical Fire. Big damage on Sableye. It's huge. Focus Sash. The Willow is like whatever, because it's at 1 HP and it's switching out next turn anyway. Poison Jab, there goes Voltorb. Okay, we're gonna switch out into Suck, and we want to burn the Bibarel. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to double in to get rid of Bibarel. So we'll Air Slash and we'll Clear Smog. Right, because now it'll reduce its stats back down to original, and then Air Slash. Okay, it's dead next turn. I literally don't even have to look at him. I'm just going to Air Slash and Mystical Fire double into Sableye. It's dead from burn. Okay, down it goes. It's going to Curse and die to burn. Take that, Super Nerd Miguel. Okay. Next is the Team Rocket Grunt. It's a Glimmet lead. We don't want something that makes contact. Is it really Love Disc with Water Pulse? Because we don't want... Although with neutralizing gas up, does it matter? Or I can just go into my Poison type. Oh, it does. It does matter. Matters a lot, actually. Yeah, I think it is Love Disc. Who does not do well in this fight is Beautyfly. Because there's too many Fire-type moves. Wow, let's give it a Berry Juice. We're actually going to lead with Cupid for the Water Pulse. And then it's getting the frick out. I didn't update the layout. I always forget to do that. Beautifly off, Love Disc on. Okay. And we are going to Water Pulse. Mighty Yenna. Can we Charm? Lower its attack? Let's do it again. Might as well go to -6. And now it's Draining Kiss. And Draining Kiss. Make sure we're at full health. And now Houndour. I don't know if you're physical or special, so let's just Water Pulse. Wow, I just swept that dude with a Love Disc. He should be embarrassed. He should legitimately be embarrassed that he just got swept by a Love Disc. Pretty sure my grandmother is higher than its BST. I mean, what? Pause? What? Parting Shot, one of the best moves in the game. Yeah, bro, she just quit. His Fang is gonna bite. We don't get any new evolutions just yet, right? But we do make it through Mount Moon. We're cooking right now. We've been going for under an hour. We're already through Mount Moon. Low kick, PP ups. Thank you for the Viagra, random stranger. We'll go the Sunstone. Aurora XD. Love Disc can go back in the PC. Well, I talked to this old lady who's gonna give me an egg. We're also gonna grab the Punch Glove. And we're gonna run down here, get our TMs. And we're running here and talk to this dude and do the battle puzzle. Baneri, Fampy, Fletchling. Let's Fake Out, Break Sturdy, and then Drain Punch. Hard Swap to Fampy on the electric move. Earthquake, we live on 1 because of Focus Sash. Goodbye. And then against Ghastly, we just Ice Shard for Chip. We go to Fletchling and Brave Bird. And then against Skorupi, we Brave Bird. Timber comes out wanting to Ice Punch. It is Scarfed, so we switch. We Fake Out. We return. And then against Larvesta, we Healing Wish. Back into Fletchling at full health. And Brave Bird. GG's. Because of Rocky Helmet and Recoil and all, we would have died. But now we win, yay! Okay, Mouth. Power Whip, Leaf Tornado, you get Barbarage? Ooh. Wait a minute. It also has sleep powder. We could sleep powder bar barrage combo. That's actually kind of dirty. And I'll take Power Whip over Bullet Seed. Bazooka Joe, what do you got? Yes, Psy Shock. Over Clear Smog. It's a good Gene. Seed Bomb. Honestly, we're about to fight Misty. Something I'm gonna have to keep in mind. Rock Slide for IKEA instead of Rock Tomb. And given that we're gonna fight Misty, Accel Rock is better than Ice Shard. And then Shinecraft gets Salt Cure. That's what we're looking for. We'll take it over Rock Throw. Salt Cure is so good. And everybody else can suck an egg. Speaking of eggs, let's hatch ours. It doesn't have stance change. So it's a really cool Pokemon, but it's not good. I've been playing a ton of Ghosts of Yotai, so I'm naming this Atsu after the main character. It's got Magician. Somehow kind of fitting. Who did we get in Mount Moon? Am I dumb? Shieldon. Why do I have the memory of a goldfish? In Cerulean City, we just got Vegas Slash. Okay. We now need to fight Misty, and this might be where we prep for the first time. Because I don't feel confident about Misty at all. Yeah, so it's the Frogadier lead. It's right here. I don't know why. There it is. It wasn't loading at first. Misty's Frogadier. How does our mouth fare? Especially with that gas of the neutralizing variety. Level 27. If we go Jolly, do we outspeed? And Power Whip would just kill. Do we have Wide Lens yet? Because if we do... We do. Yeah, that's our lead. That is our lead, 1,000,000%, and I'm feeling way more confident about this fight now. Floatzel. Also, before I forget, let's go make Victory Bell Jolly. Okay. Also, have not saved in a bit. What are we gonna do about Floatzel? Because it gonna hurt. Right? It gonna hurt. What do we want to do to Floatzel? I mean, I guess we could still look to see what Victory Bell does at 27. It's got neutralizing gas, and so the Technician isn't going to be very good. We are Jolly. I mean, it is faster, and Icy Wind does a ton of damage. So that's not a real option. What do we do here? I mean, it sets up the sand. The Glaceon does just wall, right? Nope, because of the water moves. And does it even have freeze dry? Like, if it doesn't have freeze dry, I'm not even gonna entertain it. If it has freeze dry, I have to stop and think. But I think it gets it like way later. Yeah. Unless it's by relearn? No. Yeah, no, not a real option. Who's got good special defense? You're not real. Wow, we Aegis Slash. is the only one. Cool. Is it Aegislash then? Shield form. Now level 27. Okay. Doesn't take a ton of damage. Let's see what moves it gets. Like, maybe it can be useful. It does have King's Shield if it decides to try to flip turn. Has Leafage for some reason. I guess we could try to Growth. Um, actually does get a what? Sword Stance. Like, if we get to +2, right? If we are, what's our ability? Magician. If we have Leafage, right? If we get to +2, then it would work. And we could go specially bulky. Ironhead is a good move, but not for this fight. Shadow Sneak is always a good idea. Here to bite. Am I overlooking something with this move set? So we're never gonna outspeed, even if we go to +2. We wouldn't want to, right? It's not. There's no point. Like maybe Slash. Does that do more than Leafage? No, it doesn't. Night Slash won't be any different then, right? No, it won't. Then hitting super effective is a big deal. So yeah, it's just gonna go to plus. Our plan's gonna be go to +2, and then Leafage twice. Let's make him specially bulky. So let's go up in special defense, down in special attack. So let's go Careful Nature. And then I can give it just like a Citrus Berry. And then it should be fine, right? So that's our plan there. Then we have to deal with Starmie, who like Aegislash also walls, if I'm being honest. Right? If I'm being completely honest, like it does nothing to us. So +2, Careful, Leaf. No, what am I doing here? Ability is Magician. And Shadow Sneak does pretty good damage. Yeah, so it's Aegislash again, but who else might help? Lanoon will be our backup. Right, because of the steam engine. Right, we don't have to worry about speed. So we can go Adamant. We don't take a ton. And Night Slash does good damage. So yeah, we'll go Lanoon with a Citrus. That's our backup plan for Starmie. And then lastly is Clodsire, who like Armarouge with that's the wrong Armarouge. That's Blaine's Armarouge. I want a blank set, please. I mean 27 Psyshocks should just do big damage. Yeah. If I go modest, it's an Oko. So it's just Armarouge with a air balloon. We don't have air balloons yet. Do we have resist berries? Not for ground yet. We do have one for rock. If it wants to go for rock. It is the only rock type move. And it's not outspeeding anything else. So we'd only use it for this. So I guess we go Charty Berry, right? And then just two other Pokemon that we want to bring because we think they can help. Everything is special. So as much as a physical wall Avalugg is, it doesn't really help. Like, I guess it could help against Clodsire. For some reason, Rouge gets low. So we'll bring it. We'll bring the Rat. Okay, everybody's leveled up. Let's make sure Rat's moveset is good. Get Crunch instead of Harden, and then it's fine. Where am I? Citrus. Sure, good enough. Alright, let's update the layout, and then let's go fight Misty. The Victory Bell lead, and then we have Aegislash, Galarian Lanoon, Armarouge, Avalugg, and the Rat movie. Alright, that's our team. Everybody say team. Yeah, this should go pretty smoothly. The only thing I can think of why it wouldn't is if it like switches around a ton. Right, so we have Mouth. It can't use Protein. We have the wide guard, so we shouldn't miss Power Whip here. It's still outspeeds. Okay, didn't matter. It's fine. We just hard swapped to Bazooka Joe. We have the Charty Berry, so it's fine. We should still outspeed, and there's Side Shock. Okay, it saw the KO, so it's switched. So we go to Atsu. Doesn't do a ton, so we go to +2. We live one more, we go to +4. Because of the Citrus Berry. And then we Shadow Sneak. And we get the crit because we're better. Floatzel comes in, we Leafage. The one time we didn't need to hit ourselves. Oh, that's bad. Alright, let's swap to Gene. Did so much damage. Let's just Parting Shot. Lower the special attack. And then go out in a Mouth. And go to sleep. Barbarage. And then swap to the Rat movie. Okay, that's kind of fine. We're going to swap again to Bazooka Joe. We take. We Psyshock. It lives? Oh, my calc's wrong. What up, Reno? What hack is this? Is Pokemon Radical Red. Okay, we need Rat movie to take one. It lived on 2. Not gonna just quick attack. GG. Woo. That was close. Way closer than our calcs said it was supposed to be. We are back to daytime. What level do you evolve? 38. Tubular Turquoise. Yeah, obviously. Let's grab our Beautifly. Actually, I'm kind of rocking out with this team. Okay, we have the Salt Cure Recover combo now. Shinecraft is now disgusting. Blow you up. Ooh, you get return? Yes, please. Just make sure you also max out your friendship. I have lost a run because I didn't have friendship. How many deaths so far? 0. We are deathless through Misty. Ew, Eradicate just came close. It lived on 2. But it's really good looking, so it didn't matter. Pommic berries, and let's just make sure we max out Jean's friendship. Like I said, I've lost a run. I had a pixely Groudon once that I was like, oh, I'll use return. It does big damage. Friendship was at like 0, so it did 2 damage, and I lost the run. Okay, this is the Misty, or the rival fight. It has... let's get Iron Head on you now. I think that's a good lead, right? The steel typing for the Curlia. Let me also update my layout because we took Raticate off and put Knuckle Stack back on. Okay. Because this is the Curlia. Oh no, Magician. I'm just gonna Sword Stance. How much does Iron Head do here? Like nothing. Cool. Let's King Shield. And we'll switch out into Mouth. We'll put him to sleep. Okay, that's our nicknames have a theme? Nope. Just kind of whatever I feel like. Oh, it woke up turn 1. We have to switch, right? Because if we go to attack and it Sucker Punches, we lose Bazooka Joe. So I could go to Will-O-Wisp. But if I Will-O-Wisp and it goes for like knockoff, then we also lose Bazooka Joe. So like we can't stay in. We have to go back to Mouth. Go to sleep. Maybe we just are supposed to Power Whip. And Power Whip. Okay. We got through that. Wasn't pretty, but we got through it. We'll Poison Jab. Okay, now we need to switch again. Ikea's good for this. Right, because we can Ice Fang. So much damage. Excel Rock. Priority, kids. Priority, priority, priority. Let's use Shinecraft. And read like a book for cover. Salt Cure. Big damage. It's being cured now. This should be Razor Leaf. So we can pivot into Jean. And then return. Okay. Oh, we're not done. You still have Staravia. Ooh, I think we have to stay in. Does Staravia have, like, a fighting type move? Let's look. Rivals. Quick Attack, Pluck, U-Turn, and Sleep Talk. How much is U-Turn about to do to me? Staravia in in Cerulean City against Linoon from Galar. 34. U-Turn's gonna do about 40%. If we -1 return, still has a huge chunk, and we outspeed, so. We got our Citrus Berry, we return. I did not need to be that close. Had no right being that close. Let's save our game. Okay. Next is the double battle. We obviously want Bazooka Joe up front, and we'll throw Shinecraft. I think that's a good 1-2 punch for these boys. We know Vivion's holding the Charty Berry, so we'll Salt Cure Butterfree, and we'll Mystical Fire Vivian. That should take them both out. That was a crit. Okay, we need to get you out of here just to be safe, so we'll go to Mouth, and we'll Mystical Fire again. GG. Next double battle is what? The Amora and the Jigglypuff leads. So we want Atsu and Mouth in the front. I will Swords Dance, and I will Poison Jab. Get Jigglypuff out of here. Mudshot does nothing. Iron Head times 4 at +2, that should kill, and then Power Whip should also kill Brion. GG. I don't know what it is today, chat. I feel like my brain is working at 100% capacity. Okay, we definitely want neutralizing gas up in the front for the electric boys, and then Bazooka Joe is fine because it's not going to kill, but it will Mystical Fire the plus hold to lower its special attack. I miss Sleep Powder with the wide lens. Let's try it again. There we go. Mystical Fire, okay. Now I can Bar Barrage, that does do huge damage, and Mystical Fire will Oko Snover. Even with an Akaberry. I mean, it's ×4 stab from Bazooka Joe. Yeah. Okay. Next fight is the Greedent lead. We don't really have a fighting type. We could just go Mouth, and it's gonna eat the berry, but while neutralizing gas, turn off its Cheek Pouch. We'll Bar Barrage, do half, Bar Barrage, goodbye. Well, you don't even need to Bar Barrage, we can just Poison Jab, Power Whip, GG's. And then it is the Mabostiff, right? Our only fairy is Love Disc. We do have Beautifly. We can go for Bug and Signal Beam. I mean, Mouth has been cooking. I kind of want to just let him cook. Okay, because neutralizing gas, it's not going to intimidate me. I'm going to put him to sleep. And I'm going to Bar Barrage. And I'm going to Bar Barrage. It's such a gross combination. We will switch to Bazooka Joe on the Toxic. Oh, it's going to sub. Then Toxic. Okay, we'll Psyshock. And Psyshock. Bye-bye. And then this is the Mischievous. This is Hex, right? So we just go to Gene and Night Slash. It's Will-O-Wisp. It's fine. Because your Icy Wind's now the only move you can hit me with. And I'm just going to Snarl at you. Or you also have Shockwave. Get snarled, idiot. Okay. What do we want to do now against... We don't have anybody with knockoff, right? We don't. You get Vacuum Wave? Sure. Get rid of Wide Guard. That would have been great earlier. The Growlithe is a little bit of a problem because of the Dragon Rage, right? We have 2 badges, so Dragon Rage Claws is gone. What do we want to do here against Growlithe? We could go Love Disc. Immune to Dragon Rage, resists Fire Stab. We can Water Pulse it. It's just going to do no damage because of Eviolite, but I still think it's our best option. Sweet Kiss. We could also... Ooh, we could Charm, too. Lower its attack. So we'll lead with Cupid. IKEA bodies up the... Excuse me. The Gabite. Atsu, a Ghost type for the Komala, and Bazooka Joe, Fire for the Togedemaru. Yeah, this is our team. So it's just the 1-for-1 swap of Knuckle Stack for Love Disc. Intimidate. Oh no. Charm. gonna bulldoze. It's fine. Now we water pulse into Togedemaru. We hard swap to Bazooka Joe on the Zippy Zap. Mystical Fire. U-turns into Growlithe. Interesting. We go right back to Cupid. We charm. We charm again. Water Pulse. Barely lives. We do it one more time. Cupid, you've done your job. Gabite comes in. We hard swap to Ikea. And we Ice Fang. No flinch, no problems. Even with Rough Skin, does not matter. This will be the token. Oh, it's the Komala. This will be Protect, so we'll swap to Atsu. And we'll just Swords Dance. Oh, we might as well just go to +6 because it can't touch us. And then we Iron Head. And then we can Iron Head. Even with Iron Barbs, Rocky Helmet, like... Shadow Sneak, GG's. We're at +6, so... GG's. Easy Rocket Grunt. We get our encounters. Oh, we just have to catch it. Chat, we just have to catch it. We swap to Mouth. I didn't buy Great Balls! I always forget to do that. We miss Sleep Powder. Okay. Oh, we gotta get so lucky. We gotta get so... This thing is so good. I don't... How do we hurt it? I think if we don't Swords Dance, we're like low enough health where a Shadow Sneak is not gonna do a lot. Yeah. He lives another one too. Okay. Now we go back to Mouth. We put it to sleep. Okay, this is the best we're gonna do, right? Low yellow and asleep. Crit. We miss. Okay, we don't live another, so we have to switch here. We don't have any other status on our team. Okay, so we just have to get lucky now. And I think it can struggle once before. That's as a crit. Swap into Gene. If it's only attacking with a Psybeam, I don't think it could hit Gene. Right, it can Defense Curl, it can Lucky Chant, it Psybeams, and is that the only moves it has? We gotta get so lucky, chat. We already failed the Qian Pow earlier. We'll literally do a little dance. If we are able to catch us, I will literally do a little jig. We have 2 jiggles. It wants the jig. It wants me to dance, chat. Come on, Magirna. It's not looking good, chat. It's not even jiggling anymore. I will jiggle for you, Magirna. If you jiggle for me, I'll jiggle for you. It's how that works. Oh, I was about to pop off. That was 3 jiggles. Oh, I was about to pop off. What was another 3? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, Magearna, please. Luckily, Defense, Curl, and Helping Hand both have a ton of PP. I think that's all it's got left, is those two. Might only have Defense, Curl at this point. Nope, that was a Helping Hand. Please, Magearna. There was two. Nothing. One. To be fair, Magearna's an Ultra Beast. Like, Pokeball, Great Ball would not have made a difference. Come on, Magearna. Magearna, please. Please, Magearna, join our team. We have cookies. And milk. Cookies and milk. Whatever kind of cookies you want. Girl Scout season is in. You like Girl Scout cookies, Magearna? Doesn't like Girl Scout cookies. Chocolate chip. Chips Ahoy. Nilla wafers. Ooh, okay, the Nilla wafers. Okay, we can do some Nilla wafer. Okay, no, not on the Nilla wafers. Not on the Nilla wafers. Chat, what are other cookies? Quick. The Oreos? You like Oreos? Doesn't like Oreos. Chat, what do we do? What do we do? What are other cookies? Quick. I need more cookies, chat. Okay, it's using Psybeam, so it's out of everything else. You don't have to have cookies if you don't want cookies. And if you know you're like not into that. There's the struggle. Okay. Last ball. We're gonna turn the speed up off and we're gonna slow it down. The last ball. Yes! Literally the last ball. It was struggling. No way. I'm naming him Jig. This isn't real. This is not real life. This is not real life. I'm not convinced. Feline prowess? There's literally only one thing to do in a time like this, and it's to rip out some curls. Because I don't even know how to react right now. I don't know how to react. This is the biggest of hits. What on earth? This is disgusting. 130 is now 260. And then we just got the TM for Draining Kiss. It gets Electro Web too. The coverage. The coverage? Oh my gosh. Literally the last ball. Chad, I need somebody to clip that. The Bolt Beam coverage. His Mirror Shot special. It's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna get rid of Psybeam. Alright, we have Bazooka Joe. Oh my gosh, this thing is just gonna run through the game now. We could not have asked for a better Pokemon. Legitimately. Give that man a citrus berry immediately. Oh my, I'm saving my game. Like, what the what? I you know? Freaking, you were in the middle of something. So, Bean Child, did you see its ability? I mean, we can just make him bulky or fast, right? We don't even need. I heard it. It works. Literally disgusting. Like, legitimately might be one of the most broken Pokemon I've ever gotten to use, ever. And it's not close. Like I was mentioning that the Pixelate Groudon. This is, I think, more disgusting. And we get another encounter now. I'm happy with a Wailord. You know what? It's a better water type than Love Disc. So, and it gets Water Spout, it gets Bouncy Bubble. Like I'm fine with a Wailord. This will be Moby. And it's immediately going on the team, unless it's got like a dog water ability. Cloud9. You know what? Gets rid of weather. Not upset about that. Not upset about it. We also have to check the last two routes for leftovers. Dude, if we get leftovers on Magearna, it's over 9,000. It's literally over 9,000. We get Water Spout already? Oh my gosh. Any leftovers? Oh my god. Oh my god, this route. Actually, Wailord was one of the worst things we could have gotten. Marshadow, which we never would have gotten. Hubfu could have gone either way with it. Probably the water one we would have gone with. Victini, Drifblin's not awful. Dino, Genesect, Skeletor just broken. Celebi, and then, Toadscroll Durant. Let's check nighttime. Dialga! What is happening? And there was a Lunala and a Zamazenta in the fishing. Route 24, any leftovers? No. Literally the best thing there. Not even close. No leftovers at night either. Okay. Now, watch as I put Jig in the front, and it just murders. It just kills everything it looks at. I'm putting speed up back on, just so y'all can see this. One shot. Oh, hey, you want to battle too? Oh, hi, Corsola. Have an Electroweb. One shot. Write that down. Corsola has innards out. If we just lost freaking Magearna to an innards out, stream would have been over, and I would have done unspeakable things off camera. One shot. One shot. It's just mowing people down. Goodbye. It was a rat. Oh, Dragapult, have an Aurora Beam. Goodbye. Like, it's just murdering. Oh, wait, well, now I need to know what you said. And later this thing gets cosmic power to like boost both its defensive stats. And we'll get leftovers. Like this thing's gonna be so broken. It already is. It's gonna be even more broken. It just is one-shotting everything. Like I think it can solo Bugsy. I really do. Oh, I update the layout too. We got Whale Lord. Boop. Off. On. There we go. Did I talk to you? There we go. Like, I legitimately think that it solos Bugsy. But, I'll grab Aegis Slash just in case. Like, zero prep, just running right into Bugsy. That's how much I think this thing is just gross. Oh, well, a low kicks? Well, it'd be a shame if someone were to, just give him a smooch. Goodbye. Oh, Ledian! Oh, you drain punched me? Ow, give him a smooch. Scyther? It's Electro Web. Lower your speed. It did live. I'll give it credit. It did live, and then I'll Draining Kiss to get a little bit of health back. And then you have Scizor. Oh, Electro Web. That actually did a lot. And that was a crit, and it lived. So you know what we'll do? We'll switch into Moby to get rid of the weather. That's not how that's supposed to work, but it doesn't matter. We'll Water Pulse, and GG. So it didn't solo, but we did get through Bugsy basically by itself. Which I think is a win. Like, I don't feel the need to prep for this fight at all. Because it's just Draining Kiss. Goodbye. Oh, a Golbat. Yeah, I'll Aurora Beam. Oh, it lived. Alright, I should have Electro Webbed to lower the speed. Blink alone will Draining Kiss. It's got really good HP. Goodbye. And then Octillery will Electro Web and GG's. Like, look at this thing go. And now we get ability pills, too? God, we're cooking. Not that I think I would ever change your ability, but... Protein! Rockhead? Does it get recoil moves? Chlorophyll? Nothing, okay. Protein? Avalug's actually really good. Because, like, its typing is one of the worst parts about it. Yeah, let's do the battle puzzle. We'll get our Route 5 encounter. Volt Switch. Ursaluna. And Earthquake. So we Cleavor. We Earthquake. And then we'll die to an X-Scissor, but it's fine. Because we just go to Sneasler, pick up the Toxic Spikes, right? We close combat. Oh, Goodrow, we close combat. Oh, an Arcanine, we close combat. Lilligant, we Poison Jab. We don't get the poison. That's okay though, because it didn't raise its speed, so we can just go out into Electrode and Volt Switch into Typhlosion and Flamethrower. GG. Okay, our Route 5 encounter is... Toxic Boost is not good though. I don't think it gets another ability. Iron Moth is a good Pokemon, so I will not complain about an Iron Moth. What even is its attack? It's like 10, right? Yeah. Base 80. Any leftovers? Galarian Zapdos is probably the only thing on this route I would take over it. Maybe Sinistee. Maybe Torracat. I'm fine with Iron Moth. Okay, we're not gonna get Route 6 just yet, because we want to get the statics and the fishing and all first. More limited encounter tables. Oh, this poor little dinosaur has no idea. It's gonna get smooched by a robot. That's a Swampert who's like so bulky that we just one-tapped. Okay, we can now use this as a fly spot. Let's grab our good rod. We'll do our fossil next. Flame Charge. Trailblaze. There was a time where I too wanted to be smooched by a robot. Hey, well, we've all been there. Pup. Oh my god, it gets Charge Beam. It doesn't even need it. I'd rather the Electroweb to lower speed. Hey, there's still time. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Barbara! So down for a Noivern. Supreme Overlord is kind of a nothing burger. We hope that that never comes up. But I'm down for a Noivern. We'll do Underground Pass next. Put Aegislash up. Oh, I didn't even put the egg up. It could have hatched early, and that would have been our Route 6 encounter, and we would have been sad. This means it's a long egg. I'm down for a Nimble. I'm down for some high chops instead of some low kicks. I am down for high chops. And I'm pretty sure we can fully evolve it right now. Pretty sure we get it fully evolved before Surge. You know, we don't have something that fills this niche. Right, so our only other bug type is Beautifly, who's not real. Like having another physical attacker, not bad. We are a little special heavy. So like I'm down. That is the underground path. Is that not in the tracker? So I'll just put it somewhere random. Nimble. Evolve it. Caught. There we go. Ooh, lunge. Lowers attack. Same base as X-Scissor, but with an added effect. Sand Rush. That sand team is building. Or adaptability. Oh my gosh. This is something, chat. I'm not gonna say the specific words that you know what I'm saying without saying it. I'm not saying it. Look, I didn't say a thing. We always use our most recent Rod to fish. We use the good rod here. Down for a Scizor. Again, a good Pokemon. I know we just got a bug type, but I am a fan of Scizor, so this is fine. Do you think it lives a Power Whip? Come on, Scizor. No need to find out. Literally no need to find out. I want to name this Eugene. I don't know why. Maybe because it's red, got the crab claws. Primal Armor Scizor. So down. So unbelievably down. Princess Anne is Scizor. Captured. Now we can do Route 6. Actually, let's get Scizor on our team. We'll put up low kicks for the moment, just because we want the what's it called? False swipe. Get things down to 1 HP. And while we're here, we might as well see if it's got another imposter. What's its base HP? 70? Maybe. Oh, we're not catching this. There's just not a world in which we catch this. I mean, it's a Ultra Beast, right? We don't. I mean, we did get Magearna. I don't like how much it's using Pop. We don't live another one now. I don't think anything lives another one now. Like, Mouth does resist. Yeah, we just have to run. This thing's way too strong. We're not catching it. I think it's fine. I don't want to risk anything that is that good. Would have loved Buzzwole, but no. Oh my god. Rotom, Blissey, Swampert all have potential to break the game. All of them. Entei, Hydreigon, Blissey again, Fuecoco can break the game. I'm pressing every button that I don't want to. There we go. All I wanted to do. You don't want to do this, my guy. Neither do you. Delibird really doesn't want to do this. Well, your son just got beaten to death by a giant crab thing. I don't like the implications of a gooey Volbeat. I'm good. You know? Carving. You know what? They can't all be winners. They can't all be winners. We're gonna be here a minute false swiping. We're just gonna get as low as we can. Okay, it is at +3. So let's be careful. Honestly, let's just do it now. Let's make the swap. I'll put it to sleep, and I am not wasting Ultra Balls on a Carbink. Okay, there we go. You know what? Fine. That's fine. This is Jar Jar Carbinkington. Jar Jar. Jar Jar Carbink. There's a joke in there. Trace. Ooh. Trace can be really good, especially on a bulky Pokemon like that. I is and another fairy type. Okay, you know what? Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Any leftovers? Yeah, we could have gotten Delcatty or Ledian or Skiploom. Napoleon would have been pretty good. Firestone. Excuse me. Grab Fire Punch. Grab the item finder. We'll need that for leftovers later. And then I think there's a soft sand in here. Yeah, there it is. Grab that. Okay, it is SSN time. Obviously, Magirna is one of our leads. We can throw Eugene up for now. We'll grab low kicks. Alright, let's update the layout. Instead of line noon, we're going with low kicks. Otherwise, yeah, this 5. Now, what do we want to do in this fight? Come on. There we go. Move, relearn. Sucker punch. Sort of assurance, okay. Because what we could do is lead with these two and have High Chops just take out the grass type and then use Electro Web on the Duat. Or Electro Web's gonna hit both. Do we have an Akaberry? Do we have Akaberries? We do. Give one the Jig this very second. Could also Bazooka Joe. Dragon does pretty well. Well, there's ice type moves flying around. No. We'll go with original thought. We'll go with these two. We'll just give them both Akaberries for the fire types. And we'll run in. Let's grab Brick Break. I'm not overthinking this. Right, we are just going to Electroshot, and we're going to lunge the Dartrix. Okay, we're going to Water Pledge, that's fine. I'm going to actually Aurora Beam, and then Sucker Punch the Duat. Get Duat out, Grass Pledge does nothing, and then Aurora Beam takes you out. Okay, now it's the Fire type. We're going to Mirror Shot here, and then we're going to switch Low Kicks out for Moby. Mirror Shot kills, that's fine. Now I can Electro Web and Water Pulse. Ooh, Grass Knot did a lot. It's fine, GG's. Okay. What do I want to do in the next one? Honestly, this lead does really well. We're just going to run it back. Right, because I can Electro Web and Sucker Punch this side, and Cramorant's now just gone. It is faster than... Okay. So that could have been really bad. Oh my god, my butthole is clenched. Get out of there immediately. And I need to double swap. I'll use Mouth. Right, because that also neutralizing gas. Okay, it did not do a lot. We can Water Pulse, and I'll put you... Nope, you're a Grass type. Okay, we get the Confusion, that's pretty big. That was our first death. There goes one. What do we do here? What do we do here? What do we do? How fast are you? 66? 69 outsped, so 66 will too. We can Side Shock and just get rid of that side. And power up's my strongest move. Take one. Poison Jet to make sure we don't miss. Mystical Fire, down it goes. Luminion. You need to get out. But I have nothing to switch in. I'd rather risk IKEA. And Power Wit. Oh, Berry. Oh my god, I'm on a roller coaster of emotion right now. Tatsugiri. What do we do here? Honestly, I think I have to stay in an Excel Rock just to get the tiniest bit of chip. And we have to put it to sleep. Oh my god. That's our guaranteed turn. Excel Rock, we outspeed, we bar barrage. Honestly, getting through that with just Moby is huge. Honestly massive. Those double battles can be deadly. Especially after how terrible I misplayed beginning. We did not outspeed. Um, who do we want to put on the team now? I guess it depends on the fight upcoming. It's a Loudred that leads. Right, it's Loudred, Grovyle, Lunatone, and Crawdaunt. Noon is going to do way better than low kicks for the Lunatone. I'm going to even give it the Wakey Wakey Berry, the freaking Chesto, just to be safe. I can go back to Citrus on Jig. Scizor kind of bodies up Grovyle, right? Give him Bullet Punch instead of False Swipe. Not that I think not that it's good for Grovyle, but just good in general. I'll give it Pounce for Grovyle instead of Fury Cutter. Who do we want to lead with? Probably just Jig, right? We also want the Stomping Tantrum TM from in here. Of course, you have Sword of Ruin Fire type. Come on, Bazooka Joe. Okay. GG. Take the bad Tantrum TM. And let's fight Brendan. Like, Mirror Shot should just... Okay, yeah. Aurora Beam? That's gonna do nothing. That was a crit, too. Look how little it did. Mirror Shot? Surprised they didn't try to go for the Hypnosis there. Draining Kiss. It's got the Focus Sash, that's fine. Draining Kiss, get swept. We got the Shiny Stone, we can evolve our Spritzy. We get cut, so now we can go fight Surge. Goodbye, SSN. Let's evolve Spritzy. Alright, because when do y'all evolve, right? You're 36. 30. Okay, we could have had a Bastiodon this whole time. 38. And everybody else is evolved. Set them both to level cap, make my life easier. Shiny Stone here. Get the Aromatisse. And we'll grab Rare Candy and get Bastiodon. And mark it off in my tracker that they both evolved. So there we go. Get EQ this early? Really good before Surge. we found another Surgemon. And Sandforce. Nothing, okay. Already checked you, right? Swift Swim, Rockhead, nothing. E exit. Okay. Okay, Lieutenant Surge. You best believe we're prepping for Lieutenant Surge. Incursion. I'm pretty sure that Victreebel just bodies him up. And because of neutralizing gas, it won't get the terrain up, which is really good for us. Yep, it does. Power Whip, we are Wide Lens. We don't even have to be Adamant. So we'll go up in speed just to be safe. He is not on our team right now. Let's grab Mouth. Romatis can go back in the PC. So it's a Mouth lead. Jolly. Okay. That'll you just get easy clocked, right? Vikavolt against Surge. What do we want to do against Vikavolt? Rock does really good. So we could go. No, Avalugg has no special defense. We can't do Avalugg. Could go Bastiodon, honestly. Bastiodon does okay. Except for the Mud Shot. Mud Shot does way too much. Never mind. I mean, Scizor gets Rock Tomb. If we just do Scizor, which does so much damage. We need special bulk. Which is something that our team does not really have, unfortunately. And like those that we do have with some special bulk are all weak to Mudshot. Unless we go Air Balloon on something. Or like what if we go like Iron Moth? Because it's also fast, right? 110. It's gonna outspeed everything except for the Manectric. With an Air Balloon. What was Iron Moth's ability? It was like nothing good, right? That was Toxic Boost. And then if we just go, what fire moves do you get? You like don't get any. Wow. I mean, like really, Fire Spin is not going to do enough. Yeah, that's not a real option for us, unfortunately. Just doesn't have any good moves. Avalugg just gets bodied, right? Yeah, I mean, Bug Buzz is doing almost. It dies to a crit from Bug Buzz. Like, that's not viable. What about Minior? Low key? Nah, Volt Switch destroys us. Glaceon's got some special bulk. Bug Buzz does so much damage. Magearna? I mean, Mudshot's gonna hurt, but we outspeed. We could go Air Balloon. How much does Draining Kiss do if we are Feline Prowess? Not a lot. A Vera Shot. Keep looking at Carbank. Takes the moves fairly, fairly well. Rock Tomb is just not going to do enough. Although we have Trace, right? So we would Trace Levitate and it can't Mudshot us. What other moves could Carbink get here? Plus we have Stealth Rock, which would love to get Stealth Rock up. Doesn't matter if we go physical or special. Except for the fact that we have Sharpen, right? So we probably want to go physical. I kind of like that moveset, to be honest with you. Stealth Rock, Reflect. Yeah, I think we rock out with Carbink. And we just give him a Citrus Berry. I'm like, we'll check what the other ability is, but Trace is going to be better. Doesn't even have one. Okay, so we'll rock out with Carbink. Belly Bolt. Wrong one. What do we want to do to you? We need, like, passive damage with somebody like that, right? So, like, hypothetically Knuckle Stack. Knuckle Stack, unfortunately, does not fare well because of the Hidden Power and the Muddy Water. Something like that that can do passive damage, right? Like a Toxic User does really well. Unfortunately, none of these Pokemon get status moves. Excellent. Is this where we pull out Magearna? I mean, with Draining Kiss, we're gonna get so much HP back. Yeah. This is where we go Magearna. We're even gonna give it a Cherry Berry. So that it wastes its time with Thunder Waves. And then can we give it... Does it get, like, Mud Shot or something? Hold on, I never even looked at its moves. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Never mind. These all suck. Oh, we could also just craft a guard. So we can't get statused. We don't... I don't need a Cherry Berry then. I just craft a guard. Actually, I still think I want it in case I have to switch in on it. That's fine. Imagine this thing got Snarl or something. Forget it, forget it. Guys get Brick Break, which I think is funny. Okay. So we use Magearna for the Bellabolte. Right, we just Draining Kiss. We Crafty Guard, then Draining Kiss over and over, and we're fine. Palmont? What do we want to do? We don't have a ground type, but Iron Moth might do well. It doesn't get a lot of moves, but never mind. Thunder Punch, Teehee, JK. Ooh, what about Aegis Slash? Really bulky, immune to the ground of the fighting type moves. Thunder Punch does a decent chunk, but we can King's Shield. Yeah, let's grab Aegis Slash. Toss a Citrus Berry on. Already holding one. What items are y'all holding? Blightlend, Citrus, Cherry, Citrus Cap. Let's also go Adamant on Carbink. We want to be timid on Magearna. We want to be physically bulky now. So we want to be impish on Aegis Slash. As far as moves, Doesn't have, like, reliable recovery, unfortunately. But we don't want Iron Head, right? Electric is going to resist. We do have Shadow Sneak, which is always good. Let's just give... Oh, we don't cut. No, it's the same thing. Does get Brick Break. Might as well go Sacred Sword at that point. There's no screens on the other side of the field. It can't Bulldoze, which is upsetting. Like, do we just slash? I guess Sacred Sword is better, right? Against everything except the Vikavolt. Okay, we'll do that. Save. And then we have the Manectric, which is a little bit of a problem. How does Bastiodon fare? Not great. Earthquake does not do nearly enough for me to be comfortable. Even if we are a careful nature, like, it's still doing so much damage, and we're never outspeeding it. Plus, it's got the Intimidates. It's not viable, you know? But Electric, Fire, and Grass? Noivern, maybe? No, that's not right. Iron Moth. Let's get you. You have some special bulkiness, right? Okay, but you don't do any damage to anyone, is the problem. Ooh, this thing's got me in a pickle. Right, because we don't outspeed. Base 135. Like, nothing's outspeeding it. What are you going to do to it? Ember? And I guess Acid Spray? And we could partner it up with something? With another special attacker? Not having a ground type makes this a lot harder. It might have to be Bastiodon. I think we need Bastiodon and... Right, we need Citrus Berry, Bastiodon. We have Protect. We just want a Rock type move too. Ancient Power. Definitely more of a physical attacker, but not by much. Bulldoze, no. Bad Tantrum, we literally have Earthquake. Oh, audio being funky. 1 second. I'm sorry. Okay, that should fix it. Yep. Grab Rock Tomb instead of Metal Sound. So I think there's potentially some use in Taunt. Not necessarily for Manectric, but if it's in front of, like, the Belly Bolt or the Vikavolt, maybe. And then who else? I guess Iron Moth, but it does nothing to nobody. It's so bad. But I don't know if we have a better option. The only other option would be Noivern. We just have to be aware of the Hidden Power Ice from Pincurchin and the Ice Punch from Palmot. Although it's going to outspeed the Palmot. So we'll go Noivern. We'll go Noivern. So we want Modest Noivern. We're already the right nature there. Let's do our layout. Carbink, Magearna, Aegislash, Bastiodon, Noivern. That's our team. Everybody say team. Moves on Noivern. You get Aeroblast and Boomburst already. Sign me up. Just gonna sit in there and Boomburst. It's gonna do so much damage. And then we just give it Roost. And if we have the chance to get Stealth Rocks up, even better. Alright. No time like the present. Let's go lose. Let's go lose a Feline Prowess Magearna. Oh, hi Garchomp. How do you live that? I'm gonna do a little Jig. I'm a Steel type, so I don't care about Sand. I'm gonna Aurora Beam you. Bye-bye. Okay. Pokebile. Let's fight this dude and his Kakuna. Enjoy a Poison Jab. Enjoy another one. Okay. Pokebile. Let's save again. Whew. Let's do this, chat. Get your prages in chat. Pincurchin, we Power Whip. It doesn't switch, which is huge. No terrain. Absolutely massive. We didn't give Noivern an item. Talk about a throw. Nectric is just gonna Flame Burst. That's fine. It's gonna Volt Switch, so we're just gonna Rock Tomb. Palma, we're gonna slow it down. Go to Atsu on what's probably a fight. Yep, fighting type move. We're gonna Swords Dance, see if it stays in. It does. So he King's Shield. Why is King's Shield not lowering attack? Isn't it like supposed to be like, oh, you made contact with me, so get fucked? Isn't that like the whole point of the move? User protects self from damage and changes the user's form if applicable. So it's just a red thing. So it's literally just protect. Cool. We're gonna Sacred Sword again. And then Shadow Sneak. Okay. It did its job. It did its job. This should be an attack, because it's gonna see the KO. Okay. We can Crafty Guard. That's fine, because now we Drain Kiss. And we can't be paralyzed. That does a lot of damage. But we are still regaining more. We're winning this war of attrition. Not by much, but we do win. Manectric comes back. This is Flame Burst again. So we'll swap to Noivern. Okay. And now we're going to Boom Burst. We live one more, we Boom Burst, we don't live one more. Because it just Volt Switched. Just stronger. Let's get the Stealth Rocks up. It's going to Volt Switch into Manectric. It's going to want to do it again. I'm just going to Smack Down. Okay. Wow, we get the rocks up. We'll use 5-head as a pivot here. And we're going to kind of sacrifice 5-head, unfortunately, because we could go to Mouth. Mouth takes one of anything, right? Then it doesn't outspeed and it just dies. So which of these Pokemon do I not care about? aside from Supreme Overloid Noivern. Probably Bastiodon. I'll just let it go down. Like, I'll protect and stall, see what it wants to do. Yeah, it wants to Volt Switch. Is that a bad thing? Because it's dying to rocks upon re-entry. Surely we take one. Excellent. I can Poison Jab. That kills rocks. It doesn't die to rocks. Do we live a Flame Burst? If we don't live a Flame Burst, we're in trouble. And we have to... I think we lose if we don't live a Flame Burst. Oh no, we can Shadow Sneak. We don't lose. Okay, there's no way for us to lose here. But we may have to sack if we don't live a Flame Burst. We're at 84 health. We live unless it's a high roll or a crit. Unless it's the highest of rolls or a crit, we live. Oh, he just Volt Switches. Never mind. Alright, you know what? 2 deaths. That's fine. It's just Noivern that's gone. Sad, I know. I like Noivern. Kind of our own fault for not putting an item on it. Don't think it would have... It might have mattered. It might have mattered. We do get to level 44 as our new level cap. So let me mark them off on our tracker first. Box. I'm a fan of Noivern. Deceased. And before we make any decisions on what's replacing it, we can evolve, right? We can get the Garganussi, we can get Cinderace, and we can get Gene Simmons. Let's just get everybody to level cap. Even Jar Jar, who's not staying on the party. Okay. Let's make sure it's nighttime, because that's how Gene evolves. And then let's... Rare Candy. Okay, we get Messy. We get our Cinderace. Good Pokemon, along with Pyro Ball. Great move. We get the Garganussi. Shiny, by the way. Beautiful. Don't want Hammer Arm. And we get Gene Simmons. We do like Obstruct. I'm gonna get rid of Snarl for now. But we know that he gets it. Okay, Toxic Debris, not bad. No Guard. Tell me, does this Pokemon get Fissure and Gooey? Do we get Fissure? I think one of Oko moves are banned in this game. Do get Stealth Rock. And I don't think it gets another ability. Perish Body, no. Liquid Ooze? I guess it's better than No Guard. For now. Just because we don't want the opponent landing literally everything. Okay. Layout. We still got Mouth. Let's just clear everybody else. We got Scizor, Girna. Where's Low Kicks? There it is. I never find it in the tracker. Knackle Stack, who need to click that it evolved, and Reboot that need to click that it evolved. Evolve into Cinderace and evolve into Garganacl. There we go. Okay. Chat, I have about 10 minutes left before I gotta skedaddle. Can we make it through Rock Tunnel? We get 3 more encounters between here and there. And we obviously gotta walk through and fight Can we get through Rock Tunnel so that next week, we get to do our hidden abilities? I think we can. Oh, Mew. I love Mew. Oh, that's a Groudon. You have Mew and Groudon? My guy. Okay, let's get Eugene back in the front. Let's make sure that it has False Swipe. We'll get rid of Slash for now. If that Repel is off. Chat, we're back. I should have used a Quick Ball, but it's fine. We literally have slacking right here. Assuming we can catch this, because I'm confident that we can. It's asleep and at 1 HP. Literally so easy. Oh, we got slacking. Chat, this could be it. Things are shaping up really well right now. If we find and catch the Talonflame, Jover 9000. It's got Flash Fire right now. Too bad that we're evolving it because it's significantly better. Plus, we're gonna get to return TM. We're so back. I'll take B-Slam or Uproar. We need to do all your moves, dude. Obviously, you're staying on the team. Slack off instead of Fury Swipes. You're gonna help us also catch Pokemon, so Yawn. And we don't, as much as I like Encore, we do need... I'll grab Feint Attack instead of Sucker Punch for right now, only because we want to be able to hit Ghost types if they're not attacking us. Any leftovers? By far the best thing we could have gotten here. Maybe Lele, but like it's slacking. Let's be honest with ourselves and each other. Moment of truth. Shedskin, you know what? It's a slacking, and so anything not negative is a huge win, right? Met on Route 9. This thing freezes up constantly. Slacking. We took Cinderace off, which is like kind of fine for right now. I don't really need a fire type. So we'll preserve, especially because it can be a little squishy. No, we don't flail. Gosh, imagine when we get leftovers, chat. Forget it. Don't repel. Time changer back to night. We already fought you. We already fought you. Let's run. Labiri, Black Sludge, Everstone, Flame Orb, Cassib, Smoke, Thick Club, Weakness Policy. Okay. Oh, it's a live Wo-Chien reaction? Get pounced. That's a Dialga. We'll use Shinecraft. We got Roared, never mind. I'll just Draining Kiss. Feline Prowess, goodbye. Oh, this poor Piplup has no idea what it's about to... It was literally a not very effective non-stab move. That poor thing. Okay. Do we have a Dark type? Yes, we have High Chops. I don't think we want Scizor because there are Fire type moves flying around. Right, there's Fire moves, there's Fighting moves, there's Flying moves that get flown around. So who do we want for this? Obstruct could be pretty good. We like our physical walls. Bazooka Joe does pretty well. We'll grab him instead. Calm Mind. Yes, please. We'll go to Vacuum Wave. Mystical Fire, they're all attacking physically, so we'll take it. And Expanding Force. Yeah, get rid of Psy Shock. Let's do this. Frat swap over the layout. Scizor off. Armor Rouge on. Okay. High Smeargle. Have a Mirror Shot. That was a super effective V-Create from a Smeargle, and that's how much it did. Spinda's here. We're gonna hard swap into Shinecraft. Of course, you got the close combat. That's fine, though. So I'm just gonna Salt Cure you. Because he's not getting any stronger, he just gets bulkier. So we can just Roost now. Or recover. We'll Iron Defense. And then recover. And we'll get Stealth Rocks up. Again, everything's just raising defense, and so Salt Cure is going to do its thing. We're just going to Iron Defense. Okay, I think it has one more. So we'll Iron Defense again. I think it lives one more. Yeah, and then we recover to be at full health. Goodbye. This is Sneasel. We Salt Cure. I am at +6, so I can just Salt Cure again. It's doing no damage. I might as well keep clicking Salt Cure. There's no point recovering 10 HP. And as much as we are at +6, and that's very fun and good, we're just going to swap to a Dark type because it can't hit me now. Because of Prankster, and GG. Run in here and heal. Let's grab Scizor back. I'm not going to update the layout for the very moment, just because it's just to help catch Pokemon. Route 10, we get Oricorio. We can change its forms. So we'll take that. Where we get Pink Nectar. What do we name Oricorio? It's not even vibing. He'd be vibing. Oricorio's got that bustedness with it. He's just so gross with it. Plus Quiver Dance. Just like, say dirty things to me, chat. Oh my goodness. For some reason, the fire is the only one that's not in this tracker. So I'm going to put the pink one in, because that's the one we have. We also have the pink nectar. Yeah, you're going to get on our team immediately, actually. Actually, once we're done catching, you'll replace Scizor. Any leftovers? Dude, I love Melmetal so much. This route was cracked. Because Crustle, Shell Smash. Swampert, broken. Melmetal, broken. Bagon/Salamence, broken. Feline Prowess, Oricorio. Basket Legion with last respects. Golbat, which Crobat's gross. And then, Aron and Smoliver hanging out. Garchomp was here. Victini was here. Stakataka was here. Golly. Let's check out Rock Tunnel. We didn't get Flash, so we got to go do that. We might as well also grab... Oops. Flash, and then while we're right here, let's make sure somebody can follow us. Okay, cool. That way we can get the safety goggles. Okay, Scizor, safety goggles. Turn off the Infinite Repel. We get Digger's Speed. You know what? They can't all be winners, chat. And we don't have a ground type. That is our first ground type, so. I'm naming him Chef because he needs hands. He needs hands, Chef. Shield us. Okay, not bad. Yeah, we're grabbing Oricorio. Yeah. Now that we have everybody, yeah. Any leftovers? Infernape breaks in. Oh, dude, Lone Muck's so good. Hatterena would have taken. Heatrand or Manitan. Okay, there was some heat. Let's get you hold up. Where's Roost? Get Air Slash over Air Cutter. Velation Dance, yeah. Over Double Slap. Don't want Mirror Move. I want Quiver. I want that Quivy Divvy. Doesn't have it yet. So we'll grab Feather Dance back. Actually, in Teeter Dance, just be like, hey, get confused, idiot. Is fine. And I can just have a Citrus for the moment. Okay. This is what I want to click on. Off team, on the team. Yes, I know it's the wrong Oricorio form. Have a smooch. Girna's just so good. Aurora Beam. Do I stick to my fiance for time? Okay. I think we can just run through Rock Tunnel. Like, I don't foresee literally anybody being a challenge to us. Like, a Kadabra, get mirror shotted. Our Manitan could be a problem. If only I didn't have slacking. Man, then I'd be in really big. It would burn me. I still might be in a little bit of danger. Nah, I'm just playing. Shed skin. Hee hee. What do I have? Two monsters on the special side with Magearna and Oricorio, and then it's like, oh no, you got me. Here's just my physical tank in Garganackle or my physically hitting behemoth of slacking. What we're missing is a special tank. We do also have, right, the neutralizing gas on our side. Like, our team is strong. Grab Rock Slide. Oh, this poor thing. Got kissed by a robot. Why did I mirror shot? You're ground type. Didn't end up mattering. Do you guys understand now, watching this Magearna run through the game, how brokenly disgusting this is? We do have to switch on that one, but good thing we got slacking. It's literally like, oh no, you stopped Magearna, whatever will I do? Slacking. Right, like it's just unfair. And we're about to get Return, too, instead of B-Slam. Facade. And just like that, we are in Lavender Town. Let's run up here and grab return. And let's open up our berry pouch and let's get Slacking's friendship all the way up. Okay. And then we can come over here, right, and go to return. And boom. Now it's like a base 100 stab move on Slacking. You really think I'm scared of a Scorch? Oh no, a white screen. Did not matter. Okay, we have, what, 3 badges, so it should be nighttime. We'll grab our False Swiper. Throw them in the front. Bulbasaur! I will take a Bulbasaur. I'm a fan. I'm a big Venusaur fan. Underrated Pokemon. Let's get you down to 1 HP. Well, we'll just throw a Dust. Oh, it killed itself with Double Edge. Ooh, this was a good route. This was a good route. T-Tar, Shandy Shocks, Bulbasaur, Sliggoo, Excadrill. Did not see the Double Edge coming, I'm gonna be honest. It's Violets. Well, that sucks. We don't really need anything else, but I really like Bulbasaur. We don't have a Grass type, so it's like, you know... What route is this? It's the 8. Did not catch the Bulbasaur. Grab the Acrobatics TM. We'll fight this dude. Oh no, Misty Surge. Whatever will it do? Goodbye. I'll Aurora Beam you. I actually took one. Good job, Corviknight. Meowstic, unfortunately, is just going to blow up. And then Monstar is going to get a smooch, because Jig is a little freak like that, and then we're done. We go Sprint, Psyshock, boom, Iron Tail. Scizor back. It's another grass type starter. This one stays in the quick ball. We will have to decide which one we want. Right? We can go Hisuian for a fighting type. Or Alolan for the ghost typing. We don't have a fighting type right now. We don't. So I think what we might have to do is hatch our eggs and see what we need. Dragapult would have been awesome. Tapu Fini would have been awesome. Sceptile would have been awesome. Floette would have been awesome. I'm not upset by Dartrix. I think there's just better. Fletchinder, or Fletchling rather. Grab the load of dice. We'll grab the Eevee and we'll wrap. So this will be our Celadon. Actually, no, this isn't going to be our Celadon because that's the same we got earlier from the battle puzzle. This is our Celadon encounter, the Yellow Shard, because it gets E-Speed. Golisopod with E-Speed? We don't have a reliable water type? So down. So unbelievably down. Snooze my alarm that I've already snoozed once. We're already 10 minutes over. No, not release. Store. Give me T. Because I want to get these encounters so that next time we just start with the abilities. I'm also going to double up on all of them because these eggs lately have been giving us crazy amount of duplicates. Okay. We'll go this way. Saffron, we'll grab our first egg. Okay, we enter the Pokemon Center. We can fly back here now. We'll grab Psychic TM. Can Magearna learn Psychic? It's Flash, which is pretty good. It's Psychic. We're definitely a special attacker, right? Oh, yeah. It gets a lot of physical moves for some reason. Why would I talk to you now? No, you. Dream Patch. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, we'll hatch our Saffron egg. It is... Ooh, Kingdra. I'll take Kingdra. Again, reliable water type. How the fuck do you spell this? Poseidon? Close, it's E-I-D-O-N. Alright, how do we evolve you, Seadra? Evolves with a prism scale. Do we have one of those? I mean, we can always just get one from the department store, right? I also want some net balls, some dive balls, some nest balls, some timer balls, some dusk balls, some love balls, some fast balls, some level balls, some heavy balls. Just so that anything we need to catch, we're good to go. This gets me play rough. I really think Slacking should be able to learn play rough, personally. Oh, we have 10 prism scales. I do not need to buy them. Well, we came back, we got our balls. And there we go. Kingdra's ability is Parasitic Waste. Not great. Let's go to Lavender Town. It does get another ability, so I'm not ready to panic yet. It's not great. That's not good. It's just not good. Because it doesn't have the hero form stats. If it was hero form, sign me up. If it had 0 to hero, sign me up. But it doesn't, so it's just bad. It's like, it's just bad. Lavender Town is not here, so let's just scroll down to a random spot, like Mount Ember and Palafin. Yeah, it's just bad. It's just bad. There's no silver lining. It's just bad. Like, I'd rather the Mimikyu without disguise, because at least it's a fairy type. This is just solo water garbage. Right? Like 457 BST. Could go to 670 with 0 to hero, but doesn't work. Oh, that works. That definitely works. Yeah, no, that works. Latinas? Are you kidding me? I don't think it only gets one ability. We'll take that. We will take that. Great for the surgery matches. Route 12. Let's hatch. At Stoops. Already have an Iron Moth. So I'm saying, like, sometimes the eggs, for whatever reason, just give you so many duplicates. It's crazy. Oh god. Okay, well, we didn't have a fighting type. Now we do. So, okay. Name is after Brock in the anime, because it always was funny as a kid. Right, just the cock blocking. Pretty sure it's just a level up evolution. I have no idea what level, but I'm pretty sure it's just level up. Yes, I want Sucker Punch over Feint Attack. Yeah, 37, okay. Toxicroak, Water Veil, okay. It's whatever. And where are we missing? Over here. Route 16 is what we're missing with our last egg. We grab Dual Wing Beat and we grab Fly. Honestly, I'm just going to stay over here to hatch, so not to worry about the trainer, the grass. I'm down for a Magmortar. I'm down for that. Naming this Inferno. It's got Rocky Payload. Okay, it's not good. Okay, but we have all our encounters. So next week, unless I feel like playing this before then, in which case next time we are going to be going through all of our abilities, ability pills and ability capsules, or dream patches. Same BS, doesn't make a difference, right? We're going to prep by putting them up near the top. We're going to go through everybody, we're going to take our notes, and then we're going to prep for Erica, Giovanni, and I think we're just going to keep on cooking. Chat, hope you guys like the stream. Watchers on YouTube, hope you guys enjoyed the VOD. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow, do the thing on the platform that you're on. It does help me let you know that you like the content, and so I know what to make. And I help have fun, and you guys enjoy, and everybody wins. If I don't end up streaming over the weekend, have a wonderful weekend. Be safe, be healthy, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye now.